Welcome back.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
And immediately, that's a better version than the one Fall Out Boy just released.
Oh, so you just jumped on the gripe I was gonna have right now because I watched.
Before we get into it, welcome back everybody to our Ghostbusters Let's Play, where me and Tip are racing through Ghostbusters in theory. I am at the kitchen at the hotel, Return to Hotel Sedgewick, but we usually just talk about fun things. Now that the Ghostbusters movie is coming out again with the ladies, this should be a very fun episode, so to speak. All right, Tip, go on with the gram.
Yeah. So, like, I watched that Fall Out Boy, Missy Elliott Ghostbusters theme, and it was horrible. I say watch. I listened to it on YouTube. And it was horrible. And all it was, like, every part of it was like, what are they doing to my childhood? Why does Hollywood hate my childhood? Damn you, Patrick, for liking Fall Out Boy.
Hey, look. I don't know why you have to... Hey, look, let's take this one step at a time here. I do like Fall Out Boy. I like some of their songs. I don't like a lot of their other songs. I don't like a lot of their other songs. But this particular song that they did with Ghostbusters, I am not impressed. I don't like it. And it makes me question all the things that I love, except for Ghostbusters. But I don't consider this Ghostbusters. I consider this like a parody of Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. A part of me feels this is some giant joke, and it's not a real movie. And they've just been trolling us for a year now.
I would agree with that. It really is awful. I mean, the marketing has just been so over the top. I mean, insurance people are doing it, and for me to say that I'm kind of put off by that, that's something because I'm in marketing and insurance. But it's not. Like, I don't get it. People are already acting like it's going to be this huge summer blockbuster, and I don't think it is going to be. I hope it is. I really do hope it is. But
I don't, because if it is, that means they'll attempt to make a sequel.
No.
And then they'll have Panic at the Disco going, I ain't afraid. I don't know how to do a Panic at the Disco sound.
Bring back Vigo the Carpathian.
Yep.
I ain't afraid of no Vigo.
Now, talking about bringing people back, I was reading about the new Independence Day, and Dr. Oakham apparently didn't die in the first Independence Day. He's just been in a coma.
That's something I was gonna... That's a really good point, because it looked like he died.
Yeah, but they said that he was just in a coma the whole time, and now he's waking up, and for everyone else it's like 26 years later, or 20 years later, and for him it's just like going to sleep and waking up.
It's like he's still back in the 90s.
Yeah, and he already was like he was back in the 60s, so...
Oh my gosh.
Now he's even farther behind.
Another over-the-top movie that looks like it's going to be a slam dunk in the box office.
Yep.
It's kind of like you just said, why do they do this to our childhood? Why do they do this?
Because they figured that we didn't know what we really liked when we were younger. I don't know. Or that now that we're older and have money,
that it's a good time to bring back everything from our childhood. Because
yeah,
that's a really good point. I didn't even think of that.
It's like, wait a minute, all these millennials have money now. But what they don't know is millennials are the most in debt of any generation.
That's true. So maybe it's like these kids will look for anything to get their mind off of their debilitating student loan debt.
That's not just student loan debt. We're just... The study I read is that everyone is bad with money.
Yeah.
Or not bad with money, but don't give a crap about their credit score?
Well, people say that there's two different theories on the matter. Not giving a crap about your credit score is not bad in theory if you're good with money. But if you're saying I don't give a crap about my credit score and then you go out and you're spending everything on credit cards, yeah, you're not gonna appreciate that lifestyle choice, I don't think.
No, but people are now here and now, not thinking about tomorrow.
It's true.
It's the what can happen to me now.
I mean, if it's something you enjoy, like, it really gives you that kind of a break. Because I get that life can be tedious, so I'm not saying to be all, super conservative, but at least people gotta, make purchases that you really want. If you really want a t-shirt, if you really want a movie tickets or something, do it. But don't be, like, so, I guess, for lack of a better term, liberal with your money.
Well, it's like t-shirts are fine and going to a movie is fine, but me, I really want an Oculus Rift.
Oh, I know we're just talking about being conservative. I want one too.
So, guess what I'm doing when that Google money starts coming in?
Yeah, man. No, it'd be awesome if you and Dan could just buy one and then we just share it. Or, me and you have it and Dan can look at it online. I'm sorry, Dan. No, seriously, you get to use it too.
The logistics on that are easier.
Everything checks out here.
So, speaking of money, Steam Summer Sale's going on.
Oh, yes it is. Yes it is.
So, my bank account feels like my kidney stones last week.
Ah. Another fun story to share.
It's sitting there going, why are you doing this to me? Rent's due! Rent's due!
Oh, man. Well, but yeah, hey, if you guys enjoy watching us playing Ghostbusters, free plug for the Ghostbusters game, $249 Steam Summer Sale. Go do it.
Yep. Also, the Vive is on sale for $799.
No, yeah.
Steam Link is $34.99. And Steam Link, I think, is really cool because you hook it up to your TV and you play everything from your computer, but on the TV.
That is awesome.
I mean, sure, I could just take my USB cable, which I already have, and plug it in my computer into the TV, but it's not a Steam Link.
It has to be a brand name, of course.
Yeah, and that's how I justify things.
For those watching, well, I guess if you're hearing me say that, you're watching anyway. Never mind. But this is, I don't know how many attempts me and Tip have made to try to record this particular episode of Ghostbusters. It's been a while to try to figure out what's going on. We were trying some new stuff, and then we were like, forget it. We're just gonna go back to what we were doing before.
Yeah.
And so I've had to relive the worst, my worst part of this game over and over and over in a repetitive nightmare that's going to give me nightmares tonight, I'm sure. And it's where you're fighting the Black Widow in the Return to Hotel Sedgewick, and that lady who's like a spider with knives on the end of her legs.
Yeah, that's ugh.
I hate spiders as it is, and knives on the end. Anyway,
yep.
Just wanted to point that out.
Yep. So Patrick really knows what he's doing now.
Yeah, you'd think that.
The odd thing is, in as many times as we've played this and reshot this, you've never beaten that level.
No, I've beaten the level, but then the audio screwed up, or the video screwed up, or
I'm going with never beaten the level.
Or somebody wasn't playing Ghostbusters.
Still not. Still not. You gotta catch up, dude.
Well, I will. You wait.
Speaking of next game that we play, I think we should let our fans comment down below and tell us what they would like us to play.
You know what? If we had a consensus on what people wanted us to play next, I would buy whatever game that is, barring that it's under $70, and me and Tip will play that game.
Yes. And maybe we'll get Dan involved? Maybe not. Depends on Dan.
I want Dan involved, man.
I do too, but I mean,
his work schedule is so terrible.
Yeah. So
why doesn't he just quit his job and do this full time?
Because he has a family.
Yeah, but I mean,
and
isn't internet fame better than that?
Even though Canadians are weird, they still like to eat.
I guess that's true. Well, I don't know. It sounds kind of selfish to me.
Yeah, they're selfish people. But what can you say?
That was very badly timed, right as we said that. Spider Witch laughed.
Likes our jokes. What are you talking about? Badly timed.
Well, it's kind of a bad thing when the most evil thing in the game right now is laughing at our jokes.
That's not the most evil thing in the game.
What was the thing you showed me the other day that people who people who enjoy
People with dark humor. It was an article. I haven't discovered if it's true or not. I found it. It was sent to me. And it's people that enjoy dark humor are more likely to suffer from dementia.
Oh. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah. And if that's the case, well, oops.
But people shouldn't be like dark humor in the sense that it's mean to someone or derogatory to someone, but I think a lot of times people come up with dark humor just so they stop taking themselves so seriously.
Well, not only that, I mean, just life in general, everyone's so set on doing the right thing and saying the right thing and being the perfect person. They're afraid to be themselves, and I think this dark humor that's popping up on the internet more so, like it's getting darker and darker. I think that's a reaction to it. That's human beings' release valve. That's us going, okay, we get it, you're offended.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and offend you more because we need to blow off some steam because we can't do that in real life anymore.
Exactly. Or they don't have like creative outlets of expressing themselves or trying to, in other words, they're going to do nothing but get offended, so they just kind of they hold it all in.
And they don't come up with dumb ideas like asking Selena Gomez out to go to your buddy's wedding.
Best
on
idea ever.
Video. Still no response, but
there's still hope.
There's still hope. There's like 3 weeks, 3 months.
There's always hope.
Yeah, 3 months.
Hashtag say yes.
Hashtag say yes.
Never thought I'd be saying hashtag, but this one I would actually want to see.
And if it comes to fruition, the next one is hashtag break Twitter.
That would be awesome. Imagine she's like, okay, you know what? Not only am I going to... Oh, I've never been in this room before. What's in this room? Not only am I going to take you to your friend's wedding in Germany, I am going to take your 2 friends along for the ride, and then me and Dan will go with you guys, and we'll take Selena Gomez to Brandon's wedding, and totally piss off his wife because... I mean, it's supposed to be the center of attention for her, but if you walk in with Selena Gomez, well...
Brandon. Well, when I walk in, it's just hands down something's going wrong.
Okay, so scenario here. Hypothetical scenario.
Okay.
You get an email tomorrow from on your your Google account.
Yeah.
And it's one of her publicists saying, "Hey, we heard you saying that you'd want to go to Germany. We'd like to do a promotional thing where she takes you to Germany." What is your first reaction to that?
Hell yeah, I'd whore myself out to get a free trip to Germany.
Okay, but would you actually be like, hey, what if this could be something where, me and Selena Gomez get along and potentially build a relationship?
See, I've thought about that, and here's the problem with that. I don't know any of her body of work. Like, I don't know her songs, her TV shows, her movies. I don't know... I don't have a whole lot of fun stories that I think she would enjoy. I mean, I have a lot of fun stories that the internet enjoys, but we just had to talk about what the internet enjoys. And I think, like, I would psych myself out not knowing how to keep things going.
Yeah, but what if she likes that about you? It's like, you know what? I didn't want a guy who was a fan of all my work and constantly, is talking about my stuff, because I mean that's her job. I mean, yeah, she enjoys it, I guess, and she's good at it, but she's she's a person. She doesn't want to be talking about work all the time.
Yeah, I understand that, but like at the same time, what could we possibly have in common?
What
Best fucking thing on earth. We're both from Texas.